I think one of the things that I struggle with as a neurodivergent man and father is the concept of rest. Because as men, through this society, we look at our worthiness through our productivity and our output. And our output. And it sends the wrong signals because it doesn't put enough emphasis on the rest. When you are neurodivergent, you have a different rhythm when it comes to being productive and getting your rest. Like sometimes you could go super hard for 3, 4 days, but then it's like you need a lot of rest for 3 days. We spend so much time trying to live up to these standards that weren't designed for us to fit in the first place. And even when we do try to rest, sometimes we feel guilty about not being productive and not getting things done because we're not exactly where we want to be at in life. And then all of a sudden, you may be sitting on the couch, but your mind is going and thinking about all of the things that you could be doing right now. You can't enjoy the movie, the basketball game, or even a video game sometime because your brain is thinking about what you could be doing instead of just relaxing. And then you look over to your counterparts and they just chilling. And you like, how? How? How are you doing this? It's crazy to think that you getting rest is actually causing you anxiety because you have this pressure to be looked at as the provider, as the one that is making it happen. And then all of a sudden you become a hustleaholic, a grindaholic. You try to join the no sleep club, the bread over bed club, and that doesn't work for you. And that's why we got to be honest and really take time to be mindful about the way that we rest and the way that we look at ourselves. We have to remove that grindaholic identity and become some much more of a conscious creator, especially people that have art and they have things that don't always immediately result in money appearing. Not only do we need to make that identity shift, but we have to be in a space where we feel good enough about what we are doing. That's why it's so important for you to just be happy in the first place before you start working. If you do work and you're not coming from a happy place, from a joyful place to begin work, it's never going to feel good because then you feel like you got to earn your rest. But you don't have to earn your rest. You need rest because that's what you need. You don't, there are no stakes, there are no stipulations that are attached to your rest. And I really think that's hard for us to really grab hold onto and keep that as a guiding principle. But it has to be done. So like I don't really know what relaxing looks like for you, but you got to find ways that's not just numbing yourself as ways to relax. You got to change your environment, maybe get out in nature and just get more in the moment of other things. For some people, it might be the video games, it might be being in the gym, it might be playing sports, basketball, football, whatever. But doing stuff that gets your body moving and just get your mind in a place where you feel good about what it is that you are doing in the first place will help you lead to more mindful